basketball question about Obi, but I'll start with, is he available to play today?
Yes.
This month, of course, making shots helps, but what have you seen from him that changed, that really launched his effectiveness from even the start of the month to the end?
What have I seen? What?
That's launched his effectiveness from the start to the end of this month. He's playing so much better, it seems like.
Well, he's improved a lot defensively and with rebounding, and when anything on our team gets better with defense and rebounding, it helps our team and it helps all of our players, and so that's the big thing. I mean, he's become a more physical player. He is learning and understanding more and better about our defensive system, and it's a nightmare position to defend. I mean, just look at today. We got Jarace here, and Portis is a tough guy to deal with too. So, but he's done a lot of good things, particularly in the last 3 or 4 weeks. And so, when he banged up the ankle, the hope is that it wouldn't slow him down too much, and they could keep going. So he is feeling better, so we'll see today.
I think one guy you mentioned in the last game, you said Mathurin had one of his better games. What kind of progress are you seeing there? And it does seem like he's strung together some pretty good, defensive outings. Obviously, nobody had a great one on Friday, but I mean, where are you seeing progress from him on the defensive end?
Well, on Sunday, it was recognition offensively. Mm-hmm. He took the right shots for the most part. There were a couple of things that didn't go so well, but it's an NBA game with 6,000 events, so not everything's gonna be perfect. But these guys got to continue to work to grow. Him and Walker. With Walker, I mean, he played one of his most consistent games in terms of physicality and playing to a high level of exhaustion. In the game Sunday, and Ben's defense has gotten better, particularly on the ball, and he's become better off ball. So it's with young guys, it's reps, and it's a lot of encouragement and a lot of showing 70% positive stuff and 30% stuff that needs to be corrected, or maybe it's 25-75. But keep pushing. I mean, these guys are young. I mean, Mathurin's 21 and Walker's 20.
Right.
And when I was that age, I wasn't even anywhere near the NBA yet. Mm-hmm. So we, as a coaching staff, we have to be understanding of that.
And how fast have you seen just Thomas Bryant pick things up, basically, and sort of involve himself in kind of the team concept? Obviously, he had a couple big buckets where he's doing a good job playing off guys. I mean, just where do you see him offensively and defensively in terms of how he's come to figure out understand his role with this group?
Yeah, he's doing better all the time. He's getting it. Our system's a little different than what Miami's was doing. He wasn't playing much for them, so I know he loves being here. He's grateful for the opportunity. He has a great positive vibe and personality, energy that he brings to any team. I mean, I remember talking to Darvin Ham about him this summer. He was a guy that we were talking to, and Darvin said that he was a good player, and a phenomenal locker room guy, and a phenomenal teammate. Mm-hmm. And he's demonstrated that since he's been here.